Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 144. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. I'm talking kind of fast because I need to run through this really quick. One came while I was in California and one came last week. They're both That Wrestling Club, which is actually my favorite subscription wrestling crate. But anyway, I'm going to do a bunch of jump cuts and show you what actually comes in these. So this was last month. Very cool, the Villain t-shirt, the Young Bucks DVD documentary, NWO socks, Dad Wrestling Jokes poster, the Elite sticker, Jake the Snake Roberts little poster thingy, Kayfabe News pin, and finally a Jim Ross autograph. This one is this month's. Papa Shango t-shirt, Halloween Havoc 1993 poster, awesome little comic book, That Wrestling Club sticker. I'm actually gonna stick this on something. Doink the Clown pen, but I believe it's also supposed to be a mashup with Pennywise. Candy. And finally a Bray Wyatt autograph. I'm eating candy. So those two crates were That Wrestling Club. I'll leave a link down below if you guys are interested, but now we have to get into the news. The first news story. So apparently Paige is getting a new theme song, and the band, I believe who's doing it or whoever sung it or whatever actually leaked it. Or no, they gave a preview, they didn't leak it. But here's what it's supposed to be sounding like, and I have my thoughts about it, so here it is. I'll just play it off my phone just so we probably won't get copyrighted if I play it off my phone instead of editing it in. So here it is, maybe. It'll load. Yeah.
This is my house.
This is like an acoustic version, which I don't know why they would use this for Paige's theme song, but this is basically, I don't want to play the whole thing, but I'll wait till like, yeah. It's like an acoustic version of Paige's theme song. I honestly don't think they're gonna use this for a theme song. I believe they're probably just using this for the movie or something. I don't know why a wrestler would use an acoustic version of their song when they could just use the original. So I'm pretty sure they're just using that for the movie, and Paige is gonna keep her old theme song. By the way, Paige is supposed to be returning sometime within the next month or so. Okay, the next news story. Nia Jax is teasing a return at Survivor Series. So Survivor Series is coming up. Nia Jax, she's on like some kind of leave. I've heard rumors that she's leaving the WWE, she's upset with the company, upset with the pay, or she's just plain injured. So she's been teasing on Twitter, she's gonna be Survivor Series, she's gonna get like revenge on Team Blue for attacking Team Raw or whatever, or Team Red, whatever. But we'll just have to wait and see if Nia Jax is actually at Survivor Series. Okay, the next news story. As we all know, Roman Reigns is sick. He had to miss TLC, and they decided for Kurt Angle to replace Roman Reigns since Roman Reigns was sick. Well, there was someone else they wanted to do it before Kurt Angle. Apparently, they contacted Chris Jericho to do it, but he's like touring with his band Fozzy, so he wasn't not able to do it, so they did Kurt Angle. I honestly wish they would have waited until WrestleMania to do it, but I mean, I guess it was cool. But yeah, it was originally supposed to be Chris Jericho, but he was busy. Okay, the next news story. I don't know what they were reporting. They were reporting something else, but, or maybe they just reported like a generic thing, like not the specifics. But Roman Reigns has mumps, the mumps. I'm not sure what the correct terminology, either the mumps or just mumps. I don't know, I guess either one's right, but apparently they're testing the whole locker room right now for mumps. The whole Raw roster release. They should be testing SmackDown since SmackDown attacked Raw, like they were backstage at Raw. So test everyone on the whole freaking roster. Even test NXT for mumps. So they can actually get the vaccine, or I don't know if the vaccine works. But yeah, they're testing the whole locker room to see if anyone else has the mumps. Okay, the next news story. So it has came out when the WWE TV deal expires, like when they're actually done with their deal with, I don't know who the deal's with. I think it's with NBC or whatever. Basically, it ends December the 31st, 2019. And I'm begging you, WWE, I am begging you, please put Raw and SmackDown on the WWE Network live. Please. Like, a lot of people are just keeping their cable, like, subscription just to watch WWE. A lot of people like me, like, if you put on the WWE Network, like, I don't need cable anymore. I get the Hulu for the, I guess we can watch it back, and I believe that Hulu's starting a live thing, so that's good if you have Hulu, but I'm begging you, just put it in the WWE Network. I think they're worried about losing all the people, all the free viewers who are watching, even though, you know, you gotta pay for this, the cable subscription, but I mean, I guess you can find a live stream, but you always can't and stuff like that. I mean, it would just be much easier if they put it on the WWE Network. But yeah, the TV deal expires December the 31st, 2019. So basically, it doesn't expire until 2020. Okay, the next news story. This one kind of blows my mind, and a lot of people's mind probably, Ronda Rousey has officially started training at the WWE Performance Center. Yes, you heard me right. Ronda Rousey, the UFC fighter that went undefeated for a very, very long time, is now at WWE's training center training to become a WWE professional wrestler. I mean, she's not gonna be like an NXT and stuff like that. She's just gonna probably do like one WrestleMania match or something. They're giving her the basics of wrestling. They're trying to come up with some moves for her and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure Ronda Rousey will have a match at WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. We'll just have to wait and see on that, but that's incredible news, and that's just backstage sources, which are probably right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the news stories. Not much news today. So now we're gonna move on to the rumors. The first rumor, I don't know if you guys saw this, but like Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega are going at it on Twitter. Like, Chris Jericho was calling Omega overrated and all this stuff, and you're not in the big leagues unless you're in the WWE. A lot of people are guessing this is just like a storyline thing. Like they're gonna, either Kenny Omega's coming to the WWE or Chris Jericho's leaving the WWE to have a match or whatever. Well, apparently this is a work, and they're actually planning this so when like Kenny Omega is in ROH, when he's doing an ROH show on Chris Jericho's boat, his cruise. They're doing a Chris Jericho cruise, which I really want to go to, but for some reason the Chris Jericho cruise is 21 and up. But anyway, apparently they're just setting this up, and there's also a rumor it's gonna happen at Wrestle Kingdom 12 or whatever, but I don't see that happening. I don't think Chris Jericho, I don't know, he's either wrestling in ROH or New Japan if they're actually having a match or something like that. I mean, I don't know if this contract applies in the ocean or whatever, but apparently they're setting up a match with the cruise, Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega on the Jericho cruise, so Ring of Honor. I believe they're taping it, so if you're unable to go on the cruise like I am, because I'm not 21, you'll be able to catch it. Okay, the next rumor, Roman Reigns is set to return before Survivor Series, so it looks like the Shield will be able to have a match at Survivor Series. But, there's a but, Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas probably will not be better by Survivor Series. No idea. I don't believe they have the mumps. I believe they have something different. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they do have the mumps. I'm not entirely sure. But Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas probably won't be back before Survivor Series, but Reigns probably will. Okay, the next rumor. I have some good news for the fans of Kurt Angle. If you enjoyed his return at TLC, get used to it, because he's having a lot more matches. He's never going to be like a regular superstar or anything, but he's rumored to be wrestling for the big 4 pay-per-views, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series for the next few years. Okay, the next rumor. So I just now realized this. We were supposed to have the 4 Horsewomen match at Survivor Series. We were supposed to have, you know, the WWE 4 Horsewomen versus the UFC 4 Horsewomen. Obviously, those plans have been canceled, and apparently they're not even doing this match at all. But they are interested in Ronda Rousey having a singles match. So Ronda Rousey might be having a match at WrestleMania 34. We'll just have to wait and see if it happens, but that would be amazing. I'm not too sure who it would be against. We could bring back the old storyline from like WrestleMania 31 and have Stephanie McMahon have a match against Ronda Rousey, but we'll just have to wait and see what they decide to do. Okay, the next rumor, Aiden English and Rusev are officially a tag team. They're gonna be a tag team for a good little while and possibly even go after the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So that's gonna be interesting to see the least. Okay, the next rumor. So now we're getting into the good stuff. So as you guys know, at Survivor Series, we're having a champion versus champion match. Well, we're having a lot of champion versus champion matches, but the main one is gonna be Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar. Well, the referee for this match is gonna be someone special. So we're supposed to have a special guest referee for this match. Who's it gonna be? Well, the world can guess, and guess, but apparently the rumor is that they have someone planned to be the special guest referee, and his name is John Cena. John Cena is going to be the special guest referee for Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar. That would be very, very interesting. I can't wait to see if this is actually going to happen, but that would be pretty cool to say the least. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I will be talking about in this video, the Raw invasion. Or the SmackDown invasion. I don't know what you want to call this. So basically, SmackDown invaded Raw this past week. Apparently they just did that because they were like in close cities and they were able to do that and they're not like too far spread out or anything. So everyone's guessing and everyone's just waiting for Raw to invade SmackDown, and I'm surprised it didn't happen this week. Well, apparently their plans are they're going to have that happen at the Go Home show to Survivor Series, which means, you know, the Raw before Survivor Series, they're going to have Raw invade SmackDown. So that's the rumor. That is very interesting. And it's actually in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is not that far from me. I think it's like a 2-hour drive. It might be worth a 2-hour drive to Charlotte to go see Raw invade SmackDown. So I might do that, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, that rumor, Raw invading SmackDown at the Raw before Survivor Series. I cannot wait to see if that's actually going to happen. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, there you guys have it. Those are this week's news and rumors. I'm doing news on Thursday and Sunday now. Sunday, I might be starting a mini-series, like a mini episode of this so you don't have to sit through a whole 10-minute video. I'll let you guys know when I actually start that. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Stop running my mouth. I know you guys have stuff to do. But thanks for watching. This is the end card. Down this is my second channel. Over here are some previous videos you guys may have not seen that you'll probably enjoy. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to like this video. And if you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. It's absolutely free. I will see you guys in the next video.